Some TV, the pulse of the nation. 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 Some TV, the pulse of the nation.
Are you stuck in Jalingo late at night? Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at your doorstep. Book a ride in seconds. Safe, fast and affordable. Visit www.supercab.com.ng or download the Supercab app today. Supercab, your ride your way. Are you stuck in Jalingo?
In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial for success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464 or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Welcome to Some TV World News. I am Teresa Ayuba, and as the world watches for the next frontier of growth, we say look to Taraba State, Nigeria, a land rich in resources, ripe with opportunities, and ready for bold investments. Here are some of the major headlines. Ukraine appoints new ambassador to the U.S. Russia and Ukraine exchange bodies of war dead. Donald Trump set to visit Pakistan in September.
Now the news in full. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky has announced that Olha Atastvana, the country's deputy prime minister for European and Euro-Atlantic integration, will become the new ambassador to the United States. Stafisnia will initially serve as Zelensky's special presidential representative to the U.S., allowing her to engage with Washington while formal diplomatic approval process proceeds. Stafisnia's appointment comes as Ukraine seeks to mend frayed ties with the U.S. after Zelensky and the U.S. President Donald Trump clashed publicly at the White House in February. She succeeds Oksana Markovura, which has represented Ukraine in Washington since April 2021 and incurred the wrath of Trump's incoming administration during the 2024 election battle with Joe Biden. Markovura was accused of helping Biden's Democratic Party by organizing Zelensky's visit to Pennsylvania, a munition factory, which was attended by Democratic politicians but not Republicans. Russia and Ukraine have exchanged more bodies of their war dead, according to Kremlin aide Vladimir Medinsky, the head of Russia delegation at peace talk with Ukraine, states that Moscow handed over the bodies of 1,000 Ukrainian soldiers and received 19 bodies of its own fallen soldiers in return. This exchange is part of an agreement reached during the second round of peace talk in Istanbul in June. Russia reportedly plans to return the bodies of 3,000 Ukrainian soldiers, with Thursday's exchange being the beginning of the process. The warning sides have conducted several swaps of captured troops and remains of dead soldiers since resuming peace talk in Istanbul in May, after a gap over 3 years. U.S. President Donald Trump is expected to visit Pakistan on September 18 for a one-day official trip. According to diplomatic sources, this visit will mark a significant step forward in bilateral relations between Pakistan and the United States, with Trump set to hold high-level meetings with both civilian and military leadership. The visit follows a recent unpredicted event in Washington, where Trump hosted Pakistan's Field Marshal General Asim Munir for a private lunch at the White House, signaling growing personal rapport and strategic understanding between the two figures. While no official confirmation has been issued by either the U.S. State Department or Pakistan's foreign officer, preparations are reportedly underway in Islamabad for the high-profile visit, which could have significant geopolitical implementation. The investigation into the Air Indian Beijing 787 Dreamliner crash that killed 260 people in Ahmedabad, India on June 12. In centering of the action of the plane captain, according to Wall Street Journal report, cockpit recording indicates that captain may have cut fuel flow to the engines, leading to the loss of power and subsequent crash. The parliamentary report by India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau found no mechanic or maintenance fault, and all requirement maintenance had been carried out. However, the report did note that the fuel switched from run to cut off a second apart just after takeoff. Aviation safety expert John Nancy believes the circumstantial evidence points to a crew member flipping the engine fuel switches, but further investigation is needed to confirm this theory. The incident has sparked debate about adding flight deck cameras of airlines, which could provide valuable insight in such investigation. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has stated that the country is prepared to respond to any renewed military attack, capable for delivering bigger blows to adversaries than one delivering during the 12th-day Iran-Israel war last month. Khamenei's comment, carried by state TV, emphasized Iran's readiness to confront the power of United States and Israel. The recent conflict between Iran and Israel saw Israel decimating Iran's nuclear facilities, air defense system, missile launch capabilities, and top military commanders and nuclear scientists. Despite this, Khamenei asserts that Iran not only does not fear America, it installs fear in it. Iran parliamentary has also stated that the country should not return nuclear take with the US until preconditions are met. Amid ongoing tension and the deadline for a deal set by the US and 3 European countries. The investigation into the June 12 Air India Beijing 787 Dreamliner crash that killed 260 people is centering on the action of Captain Sumit Sabharwal. According to a Wall Street Journal report, a cockpit recording indicates Sabharwal may have cut fuel flow to the engines, prompting First Officer Clive Condar to question his action. Condar, who was flying the plane, asked Sabharwal why he moved the fuel switches to the cut-off position. Second after lifting off the runway, the parliamentary report by Indian Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau found no mechanical or maintenance faults, and all required maintenance has been carried out. However, the report noted that the fuel switches switched from run-off to cut-off a second apart after the takeoff, leading to a loss of power from the engine. Aviation safety expert John Nance believes the circumstantial evidence points to a crew member flipping the engine fuel switches, but further investigation is needed to confirm this theory. The incident was sparked debate about adding flight check cameras and airliners, which could provide valuable insight in such investigation. Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has stated that the country is prepared to respond to any renewed military attack, capable of delivering bigger blows to adversaries than the one delivered during the recent 12th-day Iran-Israel war. We're going on a brief commercial break. When we return, world news continue. Welcome back. Greek authorities have arrested 3 individuals linked to a cargo ship seized by Spain in 2023 for carrying over 4.5 tons of cocaine from Latin America to Europe. The vessel Bloom was intercepted off the Canary Islands on January 18, 2023, with Spanish authorities confiscating the drugs worth hundreds of millions of dollars and arresting the entire crew. The Greek Coast Guard detained the 3 suspects following an investigation with the anti-money laundering unit, who are believed to be connected to the Danasia Corp, the grace-based operators of the vessel. The suspects have denied wrongdoing and will appear before a prosecutor to respond to the charges. Notably, 6 days after Blom's interception, Spanish authorities seized another Togo flag vessel, the cattle ship Orion V, off the Canary Island, carrying a similar amount of cocaine. A drone attack hit the Tweg Quailfield in northern Iraq Kurdistan region on Thursday, operated by Norwegian Oil and Gas from DNO. This is the second attack on the DNO-operated field since the wave of drone attack began earlier this week. Following the explosion, which caused no injuries, DNO temporarily suspended production at the Tweg and Pakikebo Quailfield. The drone attack has significantly impacted oil output in Iraq's semi-autonomous Kurdistan region, reducing production by 140 to 150 barrels per day due to infrastructure damage and multiple shadows. Another off-field in Saint-Mif, operated by US-based Hunt Oil, was also attacked on Wednesday, with facilities shut down for damage assessment. Initial investigation suggests the drones may have come from areas controlled by Iran-backed militants, but no group has claimed responsibility. The government of Ewaten has confirmed that it's holding 5 individuals deported from the United States in isolated prison units. These individuals, originally from the Vietnam, Jamaica, Laos, Cuba, and Yemen, were deported after serving time in the U.S. for serious crimes, including child rape and murder. These home countries have refused to take them back, prompting the U.S. to send them to Ewaten under the Third Country Deportation Agreement. Ewaten government has assured that the deportees will be reported to their home country with the help of the International Organization for Migration. The deportees are currently being held in secure isolated units designed for offenders of a similar nature. The agreement between the U.S. and Ewaten has raised human rights concerns, given Ewaten's history of human rights abuse and poor prison conditions. The U.S. has defined the deportation, labeling the individuals as uniquely barbaric and depraved monsters. A roadside bomb has killed 3 Kenyan soldiers patrolling a road near the Somali border. The explosion occurred on Tuesday morning when the soldier patrol vehicle hit an improvised explosive device on the road between Sankuri and Konga, a coastal town 12 kilometers from Somalia. The Al-Qaeda-linked Islamist group as Al-Shabaab reported on its website that at least 2 Kenyan soldiers were killed and others wounded in a similar blast in the same area. But did this directly claim responsibilities? Al-Shabaab controls large switches of southern and central Somalia and frequent launches cross-border attacks on military and civilian targets, aiming to pressure Kenya into withdrawing its troops from peacekeeping mission in Somalia. The Kenyan military has maintained a significant presence in Somalia since 2011 as part of its counter-terrorism efforts. And that's it on Some TV World News. As the world advances, don't just watch from afar. Come invest in Taraba State, where potential meets promise and the future is waiting to be built with you. I am Teresa Ayuba. Have a wonderful day.
Need a safe and reliable ride fast? Introducing Supercab, Jalingo's trusted ride-hailing service from anywhere in the city. We will pick you up right at